Hello everybody and welcome back to Analog Vernacular. Today we're going to be playing some more Metaphor, ReFantazio. And yeah, in the last episode we had a extra long episode. It was about an hour and 50 minutes. And we got through kind of our first little tutorial dungeon. So here we are with Grius and with Stroll. And we've got ourselves a goal. We need to get to the funeral of the late king and try and kill his old general, whose name is... Why do I keep blanking on his name? I said it like 20 seconds ago when I stopped the last episode again. Luis, that's his name. His last name, don't ask me to freaking remember how to pronounce that, but let's continue. Well, never in all my life have I witnessed anything like that power you use. Tell me, is it some sort of magic? I suppose it couldn't be, not with the igniters we were supplied with at least. Yours was broken in the commotion besides. Incredible. If only I'd had that kind of power back then. Yeah, some bad shit happened in his past. Apologies, I'm just thinking out loud. Today's been a trying day for us both. So let's get some rest. I wonder if his entire family is dead. Murdered by humans or something. You've done a fine job delivering that message, lad. It's finally time for us to act for His Highness. You want to ask about that power, don't you? Huh? Well, I had a question of my own. You seem to know a great deal about the royal family before you infiltrated the army. Who were you?
Indeed.
Nothing but a mercenary, and yet His Majesty gave me the honor of being His Highness the Prince's tutor in swordplay. The night of the attack, I was there.
I see.
Truly, that's incredible. Okay. Is there anything else we can do around camp? I'm assuming as we get later into the game, our camps will fill out with more stuff. Ooh, what is this? Huh? A gold beetle. There's an insect emitting a strange light. I obtained a key item, gold beetle. Okay. I will take it.
You know...
Don't you want to take a rest? Take the rest of the day off? Don't worry, we will take a break, don't you worry. Okay, so you have more to say, don't you?
Got it.
It's getting late. We'll talk details tomorrow. We have more than a few stories to swap. I'd like to hear how the Sanctum is faring myself, but as it stands, I'm in need of some shut-eye. Okay? I'm assuming campfire. Yep, will also just allow us to rest. Okay. Ah, good. I'm pooped. She can't sleep again?
Can't sleep? Guess I'm not surprised after what we just went through. Still, you've got to keep yourself rested to be at your best.
The ground makes a poor bed.
Well, you're just gonna have to rough it until we're back to the capital. I wanted to tell you, though. When the human attacked, I heard a strange voice. It told me my duty would be to guide you. What do you think it meant? I mean, I haven't exactly been much of a guide so far. All I told you was that we had to deliver our message, and that almost got you killed. I never expected it would be this dangerous, and it feels kind of like it's my fault.
Jesus, that last one is rough.
I don't really mind.
That's nice of you to say. Look, I can't fight with you, but as long as you're up against all this scary stuff, I'll try to help however I can.
I love this voice actor.
Special, you know. I don't know what it is just yet, but I believe in you.
She's very good.
Hey, you know what insomnia is good for? Catching up on reading. If only our lives were anything like the world in your novel. It's just war after war here, with Magla arts fueling the flames, but it's a nice fantasy. Enjoy it while you can. Good night.
Yeah, okay, game. Calm down. Velvet room?
Well, hello.
Oh my god, it is.
Nice to meet you. I've been waiting.
What if it was just Igor?
And now you've acquired a most interesting power. You truly are an intriguing one.
Okay, he's got horns. Where's Igor?
Fascinating. In the moments where your heart is most gripped by the book, I can reach out to you. My name is Moore, and I am the humble author of the novel you've been reading. You stand now in my study. Quite something, isn't it? A hall of wisdom, purpose-built for the research of certain powers. I call it academia. Alas, it's as much a prison as it is a library. His most merciful majesty saw fit to lock me in this place. Has me a
Okay.
bit addled, honestly. I no longer remember where in the kingdom my study actually lies.
Okay, the song rocks. The king locked you away here. Interesting. And I wonder why.
I never imagined my voice would reach beyond these walls. Until you appeared. And now, by whatever strange forces are afoot, I can speak directly to your mind. So, what would you say to an alliance?
This is way over
This is
my
way
head.
over my head.
Understandably. But suffice it to say, I'm sure it will prove beneficial to you.
Okay, we're signing
There
a
must be more you
contract.
wish to know. For instance, the nature of this fascinating power you've awakened to. I believe you have found a way to wield true magic. You need no petty conduit of mortal make. You can even change your appearance using the raw magla within. It
I
is
can?
above all a mystic, long-hidden art. Now
Oh, the
stuff of
archetypes.
legend. What I have come to call archetypes.
Not my human
Archetypes?
body then.
A spirit of heroic virtue. A transformative power
Elda,
that
I
manifests
should say.
only in those who embody the heroes and kings of old in some core aspect. Heroes of antiquity are often depicted as near mythic figures, with forms transcending the mortal. These accounts are no mere allegory, but truth. However, none of my records describe anyone wielding such power as freely as you. Perhaps you are meant for not just proficiency, but mastery. In their truest form, archetypes represent the power of a true hero. One who can drive away calamity and evil in this world, no matter its form. Indulge me this request, and I believe my dream may yet be possible. Together, we can restore the kingdom's ideals. I shall gladly provide you knowledge and assistance to master your newfound power. So what say you? Will you take my hand in friendship?
So if we believe that this guy has good intentions, then that means that the king would have been working against those good intentions. Indulge me this request. I believe my dream may yet be possible. Together we can restore the kingdom's ideals. And his ideals are put into this book, which are very idealistic. Very, very like, the world is at peace. Everything is happy and good. But there could be a tilt to this. There could be a reversal on this, right? Because even in many of our own mythologies, if we even just take like Christian mythologies and things, like the devil is somebody who wanted basically there to be no strife amongst humanity, right? That there was no test, that everybody would be able to return to God again. And so what this guy is skewing could be something like that, something a little bit devilish, but then you have to ask yourself, is that really a bad guy or not? You have to ask yourself that question in a situation like that, right? And so the king locked him away because he was threatened by him in some way. So the king may have had some shady shit going on, or there's more to more that we don't yet know. More to more. Okay.
Okay.
I'll be watching you, bro.
The bargain is struck then.
I hear a voice from somewhere.
The scholar in search of utopia. More. Within him dwells the virtue of the seeker. Nurture thy bond with him, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
Now let's see
Rank
what
1 with
manner of
more.
story you'll weave.
Okay, so a new bond. So this is gonna be our new system, huh? So let's see, how many little notches are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so 8. So rather than getting 10 ranks, it looks like we're gonna be doing 8 ranks for bonds, and they'll come with abilities. So the Seeker archetype, the party can now study the Seeker once unlocked in Academia. And then we have Bright-Eyed Student, allows the party to change between archetypes once unlocked in Academia. I can sense the heroic embodiment of the Seeker for more. Followers. More is the first of your followers, people that support your quest as steadfast allies that you can grow closer to. Strengthening your bonds with your followers will lead to unlocking various abilities that can change the shape of your journey. More is just the first of many, so keep an eye out for more.
We'll meet again, I'm sure. Here's to our joined path, and the thrills that yet lie ahead. The royal funeral draws ever closer. 5 days remain.
Okay, so it seems to tell you how many days you have to accomplish certain things. I wonder if that's going to be a big thing going forward.
Already then. From here on, we travel in secret. If we're to get back into the capital, we'll have to do it undetected.
I can definitely see where later in the game you're going to have to start making choices about what you're doing with your time before you have to be to a certain place, which is interesting. It'll be fun to explore that, figure out how that system's going to work.
So we'll cut through the forest, find the abandoned mine shaft in the mountain, and take the tunnel to the other side.
That way they'll never see us coming, huh?
Lad, you'll be our vanguard. It'll be a trial by fire, but the sooner you get used to that power, the better.
Speaking of, you were talking like you know something about it.
Not much. Just what I've picked up from missions in the early days. I've only heard it's a power found in those who walk a righteous path. Sounded like superstition to me, but everything's always clearer on the battlefield. Once I saw it in action, I could tell it was no fable. Never thought it'd come back to haunt me. Despite all my training and research, I never managed to master it myself.
Huh. It really is something special, then.
Don't forget, one wrong move and I'll cut you down.
I'm aware.
I'm watching you.
Yes, I get it. Just trust me, all right?
Right. Let's check the map. This'll all be for nothing if we get lost.
This place.
They're called the Nord Mines, apparently. Going through them would put us near the capital, it seems.
That being the case...
Well, this road should take us to the Grand Trad.
All right.
Well, we'll check for a way around. Next stop, Grand Trad.
This place here.
An abandoned mine no longer operational. It is now infested with monsters. So L3.
Here's where
Okay,
we
so
are
L3
now.
just takes you back to where you
Here's
are.
where we are now.
So you've got information, simple display,
This place here.
and we can zoom in and out. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Oh, I cannot wait to get further into this game. This is gonna be so good. Okay. Anyways, let's go to the Nord Mines. The Nord Mines are full of complex paths. We can go through them to approach the capital undetected.
Don't let your guard
We'll
down.
be going through the Nord Mines. Are you ready?
Good.
We should hurry. Our focus is on making it to the royal capital. Yeah, don't ask me to do the accents. I'm not going to be able to do the accents.
The Nord Mines, located northwest of Grand Trad. It is resource-rich with magla crystals. Its proximity to the capital simplified crystal excavation, but the Sanctus Church's sudden proclamation of closure stopped work in its tracks. Exiting the forest, the party continues along the wooded road leading to the derelict mine.
The mine's entrance should be just ahead. Don't stray off the path.
Huh?
What's the matter?
What happened?
I may be imagining it, but can't help but feel we're being watched.
No.
It's deep in the wilderness, though. Couldn't be. Sorry, I'm just on edge.
Don't let your guard down.
Looking for an opening to escape? Don't forget I have my eye on you. Dude does not trust Stroll.
Look at that!
Look, up in the air. Well, that large bird is known as a corvo. It stalks its prey from the sky, then goes in for an ambush. I just noticed, is Grius also in Elda? He doesn't have horns. So what now? Like, we needed another addition to our list of problems. Maybe we can hide and wait it out?
No.
Oh, he's got kind of pointed ears. He might be... I wonder if they're like half-breeds or if he's something else with his tattoos on his face. Because the elves that we've met have much, much longer, pointier ears, but... I don't know. I'm sure we'll find out later. No, we need to keep moving. We're already low on time as it is. Well, let me guess, you could move much faster if I died back there and you didn't need to keep an eye on me. Come on, have a little faith.
Let's go.
Should I? If you're truly worthy, then demonstrate it. We need to move. Don't fall
Pushing forward.
behind. Glue moss?
Stop!
Hold on, there's some wild dogs over there. Hundos. The beast hunting packs. Should they come at us together, we'll be overwhelmed if we're not careful. We can't give them the chance to surround us. We'll need to find a different path for now. Why do you hesitate, lad? It's just a pack of wild dogs, barely worth a moment's worry for someone such as you. Really? Yeah, you still don't get it, so be it. Seems you need an impromptu lesson on the basics of combat. Pay attention, as this subject affords few mistakes. First, take a good look at your foes. Consider, is this your first meeting, or are you already familiar with them?
Got it?
Once you've assessed their strength, prepare your next move. If they're stronger, approach with caution. If they're weak, cut them down quickly.
Look.
Now size up that hundo. What do you make of it? It's weaker?
Aye.
Indeed, you slipped out of death's grip at the fort, so this should hardly be a challenge. Okay, sizing up enemies. Press L2 to activate phase sight and identify an enemy's strength via their color. Lower level enemies will glow blue, enemies of the same level will glow yellow, and higher level enemies will glow red. Unknown enemies will appear white. When you have leveled up to a point where you think you could overpower certain enemies, you can simply approach the enemy to see if their color has changed. Well, when engaging a weaker force, clear your mind and simply do what must be done. Put them to the sword. Defeating weaker enemies. They can be defeated quickly with a simple square attack. Okay, so does that mean all blues? In addition, being attacked on the field by a weaker enemy will not force you into a squad battle, though the protagonist will still take damage. Alright, I like this system. If you press L1 when a cursor is over an enemy, you will lock onto that enemy. That enemy will always be in view, and you can easily close the distance by attacking.
Alright.
Understood, now try it for yourself, lad.
I see the enemy.
Push through!
Oh, whoops. Oh, I kept trying to lock on with L3, not L1. Alright, cool. And I'm assuming that we still get like a base amount of like experience and stuff, right? I mean, it's probably scaled because they're lower level. That's pretty common in Atlus games, but...
Hold on.
Ah, that's right. I've one more rule for you to keep in mind.
Got it?
Never drop your guard, even against weaker foes. On the battlefield, fortunes can turn if you let up for even a moment. Should that happen, change your tactics and fight together as one. Stay calm and you'll be fine. Squad battles review. Press triangle to initiate a squad battle against an enemy in the field. If you use triangle to initiate a squad battle on an enemy after depleting its break gauge, with square attacks, the battle starts with a great advantage in your favor. Already done that. However, if you're attacked by an enemy stronger than you, you will be forced into a battle where the enemy is at an advantage. Survey the situation and use different methods to fight. Never stop looking for ways to seize any tactical advantage. Okay, fighting in dungeons. Evaluate the enemies in your vicinity, then decide whether you'll dispatch them quickly with square attacks to stun them first, or jump directly to a strategic squad battle using triangle. Phase sight will help you determine your battle approach, while staying out of enemy reach. Use it to be efficient as you tackle a dungeon.
I'm counting on you.
There's no replacement for first-hand experience. Get comfortable with fighting before we reach Grand Tread. I need to be sure you can defend yourself.
That being the case,
All right, how's that?
Their enemies are...
Let's give them a fight.
If you're unhappy with how a battle is going, you can restart it from the beginning? No shit. Okay. Skill selection assist. Pressing R to assist will automatically move the cursor to an enemy who has a weakness to a skill you have. Okay, so let's just remember status. So that's for us. L2 is analyze.
Better be careful.
Oh,
Wish we knew their
R2
affinities.
would work if we knew
Only
what his
one way to
affinities
find
were.
out.
And L3 is the retry? I do like that. Okay, cool.
Take this! Try hard!
Ow!
Don't be careless. Here I go.
Whoa, what was that?
That's how I've survived this long. That's all over. We can relax.
Come on! We have the edge. Scour! Still here?
Take this!
There's no way I'm stopping here.
There are some enemies left. Stay sharp.
Come on, let's push through it!
Okay, so you
Step
kind
in
of
the
do a
right
dash
direction.
if you lock on with L1. Okay, I suppose we won't know until we fight our first one of these.
There they are. Okay, let's give this all we got. Seeker! Wind! Just one
Covered
left.
him. Keep it up. Only more fire.
Tougher than I thought.
We're clear.
I will fight with pride.
Okay, tactics. I think we're still on.
It's
We'll
your
let
call.
them decide.
The next one will fall just
This
as
dude in the song is going so hard. I love it.
I think that's all of them.
What are you doing out here, bro?
Come on! They're up! Let's give them a fight!
Stay calm, everyone.
I won't hold back! Scour! Stay sharp!
They're down.
Take this!
I knew you had this.
even easier than expected.
I think we got them all. We'll be safe for a while.
What is it?
Haven't seen you a lot around these parts before. You wouldn't be bandits now, would you? You seem dodgy yourself. You really think I look like a bandit? Oh, hell. Well, at the very least, I suppose you're not crooks. I guess I'm just on edge. I know it's funny to think so in a deserted place like this, but I feel like I'm being followed.
But
What are you doing in such a remote place? Whoa, I'm not your enemy, friend. I'm just a peddler. I have a regular nearby, so I came for business, but the beasts are real bloodthirsty today, so I assumed a human appeared.
Pardon?
For instance, have you heard about the human who appears from nowhere and wipes out entire towns? Terrifying, no? Okay. Hints to what happened to Stroll. My apologies, didn't mean to sour the mood. Hey, would you lot be interested in buying something? Okay, so, are these... Yes, so it looks like these are items that should just be sold.
Now then.
Cool. Great. So anything with the diamond icon is just consumable stuff, or not consumables, but sellables. Have 10 of those, 6 of those. I'll buy a couple more of these. Oh, have you found something worth selling? I can give you a good price. Plenty of stuff in these woods, lots of rubbish, but some materials too. You won't catch me scavenging for it today, though.
Thank you.
I'll stay put until the bees settle down some. You find something worth selling, well, you know where to find me. Okay, and there's a thing that said listen. Well, in my trade you hear a lot of gossip. Plenty of rumors lately about beasts all over getting more feral by the day. When that happens, a human eventually appears out of nowhere and destroys some town or village. Chills me to even speak of it. I heard that monsters have been running amok lately at the nearby border fort. Hope nothing bad has happened.
thank you.
Right there. All right. How's that? This is our chance. Forward.
Now strike.
Okay, 3 of them this time.
Wind. 2 remaining.
They're dead. I knew you had this.
Taste steel.
Got one. Great job, Stroll.
We can do this.
Only
Take
one left.
this, Stroll.
Finish them
Finish
off.
the
We're
job.
clear. Only one left. Finish them off.
Some battles are hardly a footnote. That's all of them. We can relax. For
Hey, we
now.
got a level, but we didn't get to allocate any stat points this time. Interesting.
There they are. Charging in. Let's push through. Time for some close combat. How's that?
Okay, so when you lock on, when you kill one, it will automatically lock on to a new one.
Let's stash that
That's good
somewhere
to know
safe.
as well.
I see the enemy. Forward.
Gain strength.
There they are. I'm right here. We have the edge.
Advance.
Get in there. Finish them off.
Still up?
Not worth our breath.
Don't get too relaxed. These monsters are relentless.
Come on. We can't get sloppy.
Eyes up, novices.
Okay, since I was turned the other way, I needed to just get into the fight.
Seeker.
It was getting dangerous.
Doesn't look like we can do anything
So
about their
wind was
weakness.
not a weakness, right?
Our
Analyzes
whip for piercing
L2.
attacks. Hit them all in one fell swoop.
Okay, and my regular attack is melee, so I don't think that counts as pierce.
They're pretty tough.
It does look like they're separated to
careful.
blunt, pierce, and slash. And I don't think any of our party members have pierce.
I won't hold back.
Take this. Still standing.
Tougher than I thought. Let's catch our breath.
That's all of them. We can relax for now.
I see the enemy. Here we go.
The first move's ours.
Yeah, he was about to get
Let's
me
go.
again.
Scour.
That was It's not ready.
Take this!
Tougher than I thought. A tough one.
Well,
Okay,
that's
Corvos
about
are a little
does it.
harder to break,
Don't let your guard down
so we need to be
yet.
ready for those. Oh, nice. When you start running, he waves for his party members to follow.
Hold on.
Hold. The air here has suddenly grown tense.
Got a moment?
Hey, what's going on? We've been surrounded. Even out here, it would seem that the monsters are the least of our concerns. I know you can hear me, so show yourself, or would you rather we come at you? Damn, awfully sharp for an old goat, ain't ya? Ooh. Bastards live long enough. Kill him, quick. Really? How do...
It appears we must do this.
So, somebody knows what Grius is up to.
I've never fought soldiers before, but I won't waver. Wind!
What is that?
Never seen anything like it!
That's not an igniter.
What a joke!
What was
You were
that?
correct. Gallica calling Grius out.
Shite!
Vernacular is being targeted. Okay. Did it say it was one turn? It's not a half turn? Okay. Guarding greatly decreases the damage your character takes and prevents any weaknesses from being exploited. This prevents the enemies from gaining turns too.
What's that? I think something's coming. Watch out!
I can take it.
Take this! Get ready!
I'm guessing that's probably my weakness too.
Blast!
Utilizing formations effectively. During squad battles, your formation will affect the damage party members deliver and receive depending on their position. Those in the front row deal more damage with melee attacks. Those in the back row deal less melee damage, but take less damage from enemies. During battle, you can change your formation by pressing the keys assigned to up and down to move the party members between rows. So our character should move back then. Okay, so formation. We move back. And we guard.
Let's do this! Hold still! Hold still! Coming at us! Use your eyes!
Gotta aim better than that.
Ready for impact!
It's our turn now!
Oh, I see. So I only need to wait for that.
I think something's
In between, I can attack them.
Not done yet! Damn you!
Bracing!
Let's do this!
Watch out! You're barely holding it together.
Oh my god.
You're barely holding together.
Had they rolled a little bit higher on their damage, I'd be dead.
Seeker!
Got no mercy for you!
Oh, please!
Here they come! Take this! What a joke!
Stop missing, bro.
Use your eyes! Let's do this! Hold still! Coming at us!
Come forth, royal soul!
Got no mercy for you! Shite!
What's that?
I can
I think
take it.
something's coming.
Take this!
Watch out!
Die hard! Let's do this! Ha! Here they come!
I won't hold back!
Okay, I should be able to survive another mage fire, so...
Scour!
Okay. Some more medicines. Are they the soldiers from the fort? They survived? No, that couldn't be. They're simply deserters, aren't they?
No.
That's not what I'm asking. How would they have already mobilized a pursuit? I don't know, but I think it's safe to say I'm the least of your worries at this point.
Let's hurry.
Well, in any case, we should probably keep moving. Let's go.
All right.
Well, here we are. It looks so creepy. Well, I guess you did say it was abandoned. Aye, the Crown Theocracy ordered it so. I haven't been to this place in quite some time. Despite the royal decree, I still hear of miners risking it all to come to this place seeking the riches left within.
Hey.
Well, I'll happily trade some illegal miners for the armed detachment of soldiers pursuing us. Shall we hurry inside?
Indeed.
You're not wrong there. Make preparations if you must, but be quick about it.
So?
Okay, we got a hill. That's good. Last night's incident wiped out the fort's entire garrison. Surely they lacked the manpower needed to search for deserters. Somehow we're already being pursued. Regardless, due to the nature of our mission, it'd be best if they consider us dead. Let's push through this mine while we can. So it wasn't just my imagination to think we were being followed this whole time. Like Grius said, something's off. When the human came out of nowhere, it wiped out all the soldiers to the last. Well, then again, maybe it didn't come out of nowhere. But if that's the case, no, couldn't be. Hey, it might be.
What is it?
Well, color me surprised. Didn't think there'd be others with business in an abandoned mine. But why come here of all places? Is there someone you know inside? I could ask you the same thing. Well, haven't you heard? This place was abandoned, but a few blokes stayed behind to do some less than illegal mining. One of them is an old friend of mine. I sell the stones he digs out.
These come highly recommended.
But enough about that. Surely we met for a reason. So if there's something you need, allow me to accommodate you.
Now then.
I think we're good.
Thank you.
Alright, so let's get a save in. And let's go.
Wait a second.
Wait. There's probably a bunch of shady miners in there, right? Will we be safe around them? Fear not. Most of them are the same miners who worked here before the closure, besides. Well, it'd be against their best interest to cause a scene and risk the Crown Theocracy coming down on this place, right?
Then...
Sounds like they won't be a problem then. Are you ready? Let's go.
Let's go.
Well, if our pursuers catch up to us, it'll be a whole mess of trouble that I'd rather not deal with. Let's move with haste. The Nord Mines.
However,
I'm gonna get through this demo so fast and then be sad that I have to wait for the rest of the game to come out. I'm gonna be so upset. It's gonna be upsetting when I hit the end of this thing, man. It's dead quiet. Are you sure there are still people working here? That disquieting stillness you feel? Just your instincts. Alerting you to the bloodthirst in the air. Judging by the people who were after us before, then it's likely.
Stop! Don't move!
Halt, deserters!
Don't you dare move!
You're trapped like rats now. Lay down your arms and surrender peacefully. Well, as I thought, I've walked right into an ambush. They've got us at a disadvantage. Catching us in this narrow bottleneck, we need to turn back, now. It's no use, the entrance is already barricaded with soldiers. Surrender immediately. You've got nowhere to run, and if you don't comply, then the miners will pay the price for your insolence.
wait.
This is a misunderstanding. We're not deserters. We were forced to retreat. We had no choice. A human... Oh yes, we're well aware of your predicament. That's exactly why we can't have any survivors. Our orders are to let no one escape. Huh. Okay, so they're covering something up. And they think that we might know whatever they're trying to hide, but we were too late to find out what it was. Was somebody able to, like, summon the human to that location or something? I wonder. Well, it appears we've stepped into a whole damned conspiracy. We have no choice. We fight our way through. Well, here they come. Stop them here and now.
I see the enemy.
I can't believe this.
Cat!
Fine work.
Okay, I keep accidentally pushing too hard on my sticks.
What are you doing?
There they are.
I can't believe this. Stop right there.
Hey, great job.
Okay, got some scrap metal. Took a little bump there.
Look,
Over there, someone's collapsed.
Hey, are you alright?
I told you. I didn't see no deserters. Please, don't kill me.
The life is gone from his eyes.
What? Why?
To send a message, boy. Either we give ourselves up, or these innocents pay the price.
But the only one who could know we survived, and the only one who could send soldiers after us. Oh, come on, let's move.
The captain who stayed behind?
What are you doing?
Right there.
I can't believe this. Stop
There
right
they
there!
What?
No way.
Isn't that... Just as I thought, it all makes sense now. It appears that we're expected. Yep. Captain Ugly.
I knew I'd find you here. You were the only one who never went up to the fort itself, after all. It couldn't have been anyone else.
Who would have thought 3 sorry stragglers would make it past a whole unit of assassins?
Bastard! You never intended for anyone to survive. You knew the human would be there.
To what end?
Naturally. You heard the reports. I only put more bait on the hook. I wasn't expecting that damn thing to be rampaging already.
You sent those soldiers to their deaths. Why?
Because the Kingdom's God is powerless before the humans, and only a pile of bodies will prove that to the public.
So someone wants the King's Guard disgraced. And when the people need him most, a savior rises as their shield. Is that your game?
Savior? Speak plain, boy. You think he's one of Luis's men?
A pitiful flock needs its shepherd. If a little blood is what it takes to show them who their real savior is, then that's a price easily paid.
That's why those sons and daughters died. For your savior.
They aren't the first. The soldiers cry for reinforcements, the villagers plead to be spared. But I know better than to confront a human.
We killed one.
Hey, a village? You refused. Wait, then you were the one who...
Is Bro about to awaken? Bro's about to go Persona Rage mode.
7 years ago, the first Flames Day of June, a village in the northern hills was razed to the ground. A village called Harlia.
Well, yes, that might have been a name.
Then you made a fatal mistake, Klinger. You left one survivor!
Stay back!
Here we go.
Help me!
You played right into our hands, you know. This was the only road without checkpoints. A simple deduction.
You're a disgrace to your title. I may not make it out alive, but as for you, you're hopeless!
O thou who art seared with bitterness, O thou anguished traveler, it is time for thou to choose thy path. O lodestar, whose light reveals the king's own path, awaken.
Lodestar, huh?
What the? Oh, no! I can't fail Lord Luis. Without him, I've got nothing left. You struggle in vain. I won't let you rob me of my glory! This is the way of the real world, little lordling!
You call this real? Leaders abandon their people and the innocent die by their scorn. If that's the real world, then it can die alongside you! My name is Leon Stroll the Hiatus. My home and my family were taken from me. I am the last of my house. I am the last of my noble bloodline. And in the name of my people, I will strike you down where you stand!
And his big sword got bigger.
Come! I will show you a world with honor!
Damn.
What is this?
Wait, he's got power like yours now? Well, better show him how to use it.
I don't know what you think you're doing, but I'll not cave to an empty threat like that! This ignite is all I need to turn you to ash! You lot, get to it! Cover me!
So he scampers off to protect himself, and his subordinates get to be his living shields. The man's showing his true colors. I'll fix the filthy coward with the end he deserves.
The igniter's powerful, but it takes care and calculation to wield. If you sense danger, steel your defenses and endure it.
Okay, so all you've got is a physical. Diagonal slash deals weak physical slash damage to one enemy. Let's try and take out the ads first. Looks like we've got control of Stroll now.
I'll cut you down!
The freedom of... Let's go! Wind!
Take this! Die!
Okay, resist. Defense rose. Yep, gotta get rid of you.
I can slash! I will Seeker! Scour! Still up?
Die!
Okay.
Looks like we can't brute force through this one.
Let's see. Archetype details. So you are weak to fire. So I might want to consider moving him back.
Warrior! I'll cut you down!
It's up to the rear guard. Seeker! Wind!
Relax, focus.
I bet you,
Die!
your accuracy goes down when you're further back too.
Take this!
I shall vanquish evil!
You
won't hold back!
no idea!
Okay, defense back to normal.
Die!
What was that, Rias?
Okay, so we did lose two of our turns because of that miss.
Are you prepared? Perhaps not.
That means I'm not going to be able to do as much this turn. So I need to consider... So guard is not a half turn. R1 might be a half turn.
Go for
Let's
it.
find out if it is.
Die
It
already.
is.
Die! Take this!
I call upon royal power within!
Let's go! We can do this!
My thanks!
Die! 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 You!
Watch out! You're barely holding it together!
Die!
Okay, I'm glad he didn't go after vernacular there. That could have been very
I shall
bad.
vanquish evil!
Luis!
Alright, we made it. Captain's uniform.
That'll do.
Some level ups. Alright, I think he's officially joined the team now.
I admit, it feels good to get stronger.
Impossible!
Never expected a commissioned officer would
least you didn't panic.
Sell it.
How did I do all that? And without an igniter?
Just like him. Who are you two, really?
I'm Leon Stroll. Just a fallen noble from the countryside. Back there, Klinger mentioned a village that was raised by a human. They sent for help, but he abandoned them. Halia was its name. I'm the son of its lord, and now I know what really happened. We sent our fastest riders, but we were doomed from the start. If Luis was behind it, then that's all I need to know. He's the one who'll answer for it. I have my own reason to fight now. I don't want to be an ally of convenience alone, so once more.
So what benefit would Louise have for having people fear the humans in this way? Because Klinger basically did all of that to try and convince everybody that you just can't fight the humans, but how does that benefit Louise? Maybe because he's powerful enough to kill them, and so it would more likely get him the throne? I don't know. We're gonna have to, I guess we're just gonna have to see, huh?
Please, let me join your cause.
What do you say, Grius?
I say keeping an eye on you was too much trouble in the first place.
So you've no objections? What say you, friend?
Dude, we fought side by side. We're bros already.
We're brothers in arms, my friend.
Brothers in... yes. I'll do my best to deserve that honor. Now, onward.
The proud noble, Stroll. Within him dwells the virtue of the warrior. Nurture thy bond with him, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
Some people may, be upset with how similar it is to Persona. I am not going to be one of those people. I'm just so happy. We basically just got a new Persona game that's a fantasy-based world, you know? I'm so happy. New bond, rank 1 with Stroll.
Together we stand.
All right, warrior archetype. The party can now study the warrior. All right. Okay, so if we're looking at this, we can see all the different squares. Yep, I can't pull out a mouse. So let's see. Do they just come in threes here? So 1, 2, 3. This one only has 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14? 14 archetypes, maybe? And then maybe these are different tiers of the archetypes. Some of them have 4, some of them have 2, most of them seem to have 3. There's several 2s here. Well, I guess we'll see. I feel struck by inspiration. I found a new way to harness this power. I can sense the heroic embodiment of the warrior from Stroll.
Did you feel that just now? What's going on? Does it have something to do with that odd magic? Now that I think about it, once you awakened, isn't it weird that Stroll followed not long after? What does this mean?
Huh? Wait, what?
Back to academia? Oh, she came this time. Just her or both of us? Both of us.
Hey, where are we? What just happened?
Surprising indeed. Somehow you find yourself here once more. And a fairy. I thought their kind long extinct. Do they yet take refuge in the Elden Sanctum?
Hey, you gonna talk to me or just at me?
We meet again, my friend. Though admittedly sooner than I'd expected. Remarkably, another has awakened. What miracle is this? Yes, that same power now stirs in your companion. Another of the mighty archetypes. Do you recall our discussion earlier about how archetypes are an original form of magic?
An original form. I mean, you could explain it in way more detail to me. I wouldn't be complaining. Alright, so I'm gonna have to get the vinyl soundtrack for this game too, right?
It didn't really sink in, no.
I'm liking the music so
Consider
far.
this. As an elder, you are an outcast of society, yes? Your very identity is a kind of destiny you may defy but not escape. All mortals suffer under the weight of our burdens. But in facing and embracing that anxiety, you make it your innermost power. You find freedom. And so, the lives of those who overcome their hardships and embody the virtues within are passed down as heroic tales. Your companion, too, had his eyes open to his true path and claimed its virtue. That awakening is your doing, you know. He awakened to the archetype that protects you.
Hey, hold on a second. Who even are you? How much do you know? I'm warning you, if you mess with him, you're gonna have to go through me.
Ah, you two share quite a deep connection, don't you?
Well, we didn't always. But now we're partners to the end. We're linked down to the depths of our hearts. Right?
Right? I guess so. I'm assuming we'll learn how they met at some point. I wonder how long they've been together.
Right.
We trust each other. I've got his back and he's got mine. And that's all there is to it.
The mystical fairy, Gallica. Within her dwells the virtue of the mage.
Ooh, another bond?
Nurture thy bond with
Yeah.
her, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
I won't lead you astray.
Alright, rank 1
That's
with
the whole reason
Gallica.
I'm here.
Alright, another archetype. The party can now study the mage. I can sense the heroic embodiment of the mage from Gallica.
Hey, wasn't that...
Fascinating. Do you understand what
So
just
does that mean we'll
happened?
have 14 different
By
bonds?
connecting with others who have found their resolve, you awaken to new strength. And further, you and all your allies may fight with the strength of any archetype in your circle. As an example, your other companion, the fellow with the eye patch, he seems to have some training and knowledge regarding the wielding of an archetype. By his own account, nothing came of it. Yet if you so desire it, you can awaken the true power within him.
What? You mean Rias could use this power too?
The nature of the Seeker. No,
I'm a good friend to have.
perhaps it is simply your own nature. You truly are remarkable.
Wild
If you
card.
seek answers, then go and claim them. This right here.
What I'm about to show you is a lineage chart of the archetypes I've been researching. That said, there are many I've yet to see, so it's far from complete. Each of you has your own chart. You will use these charts in the assigning of archetypes.
Now then,
Firstly, let us consider the one-eyed warrior who yet bears no archetype. Open Grius' lineage chart, please.
this here.
This is the chart that shows the power and connection of the archetypes. You can gain a new archetype by selecting one here and studying its powers. To study, you will need Magla, the source of all magic, but simply drawing from the Magla within yourself will put too heavy a burden on you. What this means is you will need to gather Mag from your battles and other sources. Keep that in mind as you travel. Each character can study archetypes obtained throughout the story by selecting the corresponding icon on the tree. Studying archetypes consumes mag, minuscule shards of Magla crystals. Once a character has studied an archetype, you can use the main menu to change their channeled archetype at no cost. Okay, so you just need enough Magla to unlock it essentially, and then you can equip it at your leisure.
That means...
To learn is to change oneself, they say. Here you may achieve that through study of the archetypes and their deepest secrets.
Now then.
Now, I'd like you to choose an archetype from among these. Okay. I mean, he seems like he'd benefit from a more physical one, right? Can we see his stats here? Or I wonder if his stats will be adjusted from the whatever he has equipped. So here's the thing, is we don't have a mage right now, so we might want a mage. So we have 1300 mag. Okay, yeah, with his strength stat, I don't think it would make sense to do this. I was hoping to see that there'd be an adjustment, and there might be, but whatever the adjustment is, it's not bringing his magic up enough. Honestly, I might become a mage. So if that's the case, we might want to make him a seeker. To start with, anyway. Okay, you can learn Tarukaja. Okay, so we get to see what skills they'll learn eventually, too. So you start with bot. Okay.
I see. This right here.
This is the archetype you now use yourself, taking a balanced approach to combat, wielding the power of wind, as well as healing and support abilities. Its offensive capabilities pale compared to more specialized archetypes. Even so, you'll find it's a versatile power that lacks any major weaknesses.
All right.
500 mag is required to channel the Seeker. This is the archetype you've chosen?
Sure.
Yes, he's earned my trust.
Of course.
So be it. Following you and the young man called Stroll, another worthy wielder of archetypes joins your ranks. I wonder if we'll eventually be able to change archetypes in battle. From this sanctum I shall speak to the heart of the man with the eye patch, Grius. Feel his resolve and let a new soul dwell in his heart. I hear the voices of past hero souls. O worthy heart who tempers anxiety into strength. If thou art ready to see the world with new eyes, I shall bestow upon thee our soul, the soul of the Seeker.
What did you say?
Huh? What is this? Is it truly an archetype? This is the same magic I once strove for, I can't believe. It's finally in my grasp. The Seeker archetype has awakened. You can now change archetypes from the main menu.
I still have much to learn.
Okay. Changed equipment. So the equipment that you're allowed to use might also be affected by this?
Fascinating.
Is that what I'm supposed to understand there? That man with the eye patch should now have awoken to an archetype. Similarly, I can imbue you and that noble youth with the new archetype power. Feel free to experiment now and from here on. Okay. Okay, so there are adjustments, it looks like. At least on main character. Big losses in strength. Let's see, I wonder, does having the magic go up also increase your MP pool?
I see. Fascinating.
The mage. This is the archetype you sense from Gallica's way of life.
This right here.
Its heroic embodiment is that of a good teacher who manipulates the forces of magic at will and performs miracles in the name of one who leads.
All right.
500 mag is required.
I'm counting on you.
That is the power I seek.
Of course.
Then so be it. By shared resolve and honored creed, take new form as a mage. I hear the voices of past hero souls. O worthy heart who tempers anxiety into strength, if thou art prepared to pursue knowledge that surpasses the natural logic of the world, I shall bestow upon thee our soul, the soul of the mage.
Really?
So, this is the power of the mage's soul. No matter the magic, I shall see to its mastery. For all those still suffering in this land.
New skills, new possibilities.
Okay. We don't have enough to change yours. By talking to more in academia and studying archetypes, you will be able to unlock and then use new archetypes. You can gain useful strategic knowledge by attending Moore's lectures or by reading books from the surrounding bookshelves. Okay, interesting. New features in the main menu. Some functions of the main menu are now available, such as changing your archetype. Alright, here's our flashy Atlus menu that I was expecting. Archetypes that have been studied in academia can be swapped in town or dungeons at any time, changing them to suit your needs is a good strategy. Royal Virtues. You can now check the status of your royal virtues, the qualities necessary in a king, from the main menu. You can raise these virtues in many ways. So these are our social stats. I can talk to the cat. I can talk to the cat. Can I save in here? Alright, we're going to talk to the cat in the next one because we are at time. Thank you all for being here. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Have a good one, everybody. I'm having such a good time. Bye.
I'd like to give a very special shout out to my patron supporters: Darren York, ZTD, Chris Murphy, JW, Quinless, Vlado101, Bruce Wizzle, Black Mamba 90, Eureka Gecko, Hato Kuto, Shadow Raven, Hannah Kate the Great, Emily Kuzanoa, Philip Dougherty, Timothy Jansen, Skip, Naya, Turkeyfoot 27, Bean Curry, Nathan McComb, Sefka, DWJ Media, and Nadia N. If you would also like to join this tier or any others, check out my memberships or my Patreon in the description down below.